Your teenager will receive mentorship, tools, insights, and guidance to unlock their potential and unleash their creativity. We help them overcome truancy, peer pressure, and negative influences, inspiring them to make positive choices every day. Invest in your child's future today at Achieve Your Dream Holiday Clinic. We are strong hearts and bright minds come to shine. Date 29th and 30th August 2025. Time 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. Venue the Multipurpose Hall of Radai Metropolitan Schools around AA Liman Petrol Station, Nyamusala, Jalingo. The investment fee costs 10,000 naira per child to cover pen, workbook, tags, tea break, and lunch for both days. Registration forms are available at the ATAI office, Shop 9 Shopping Complex, opposite Mile 6 Forest, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can also call the Chief Operations Officer, Mrs. Susan David Milafia, on 080-6165-5800 or send an email to davidsussan26@gmail.com. Announcer Mr. Godfrey Wesley Tafida, founder and CEO, Aspire to Achieve Initiative, ATAI.
Good afternoon and welcome to Some TV Business Daily. I'm Teresa Yuba. It's a packed edition to the major developments across Nigerian economic, financial markets, energy sector, and global business. Here are the top stories at this hour. Nigerian foreign exchange inflow raised 24% in July as non-bank corporates outshine portfolio investors, pushing FX reverse to 44-month high of $41 billion. FCCPC introduced new rules on digital lending rates, sparking mixed reaction from Nigerian fintech industry. Bitcoin clocks below $61,000 amidst U.S. inflation jitters and a global tech stock sell-off. FG offers 200 billion naira bond for subscription this August, while petrol price is slightly to 1,024.99 per litre. Now the news in full. Non-bank cooperative have suppressed foreign portfolio investors for the second consecutive week, driving a 24% surge in FX flow in July 2025. According to FMDO, data inflow hit $1.7 billion in July, up from $1.5 billion in June. This surge comes on the back of foreign exchange reform by the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, notable its efforts to unify exchange rates, clear the $7 billion forex backlog. The restore investors' confidence. At the same time, Nigerians' foreign reserve jumped to $41.06 billion on August 20th, the highest since December 2021, marking a 44-month high. Key drivers include improved crude oil receipts, rising non-oil inflow, and global economic stability that has supported carry trade. For Nigeria, this means stronger investors' confidence, greater liquidity buffers, and a more stable naira. Now to fintech regulation. The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, has introduced new rules to monitor interest rate change by digital leaders. The objective is to curb exploitative rates and unethical practice but reaction has been mixed. Digital lenders argue that high rates reflect Nigerians' credit risk environment and capping them could discourage leading to undeserved population. Many of these fintech rely on commercial bank borrowing to fund operation, making their cost steep. However, the FCCPC insists the new rules will ensure transparency by requiring clear disclosure of interest rates, fees, and repayment terms, prohibit unethical practice like assessing borrowers' contact without consent, and penalize violators with fine up to 100 million naira or 1% of turnover. Industry watchers say the balance between consumer protection and credit accessibility will determine the long-term impact of those rules. Turning to global markets, Bitcoin fell below $61,000 this week, retreating sharply from its peak of $124,000 as U.S. inflation data deepened hopes of aggressive rate cut by the Federal Reserve. A tech stock sell-off added to the pressure with over $5 million liquidated in a single day. Yet analysts stress this is not a fundamental collapse, with institutional holdings still strong and trading volume consolidation around $66 billion. Many see the correction as healthy in Bitcoin's long-term growth cycle. At $2.26 trillion in market capitalization, Bitcoin remained the leading cryptocurrency despite volatility. Subscribers of MTN Nigeria in Adamawa, Borno, and Kano State should brace for temporary service disruption on Saturday, August 24th from 6 to 8 a.m. MTN will conduct network maintenance on 101 sites across 15 local government areas. Service affected include 2G, 3G, 4G, and some enterprise customers. The company says the disruption is necessary to permanently replace damaged fiber span and improve network resilience. Industry experts highlight that Nigerians suffers up to 43 fiber cuts daily, often due to vandalism or construction activity, posing serious challenges to telecom operators. The National Health Insurance Authority is urging the federal government to allocate 4 billion naira for mental health in 2026 budget. NHIA Chairman Senator Ibrahim Yahaya Olorige warned that mental health remains negligent, receiving less than 3% of the health budget despite affecting 1 in 4 Nigerians. Nigeria has fewer than 300 psychiatrists for over 220 million people, while stigma keeps many sufferers for seeking help. The NHIA calls for a dedicated department in the Ministry of Health to implement the Mental Health Act 2023 and ensure resources reach vulnerable population. On the equity side, UPDC Real Estate Investment Trust has declared a 22 kobo dividend for the first half of 2025. Payment will be made on September 4th to unit holders on the register as of August 29th. The trust has been a strong performer, delivering a 58% year-to-date return and seeing its unit price surge nearly 50% in July alone. Parent company of UPDC PLC also posted revenue of 6.4 billion naira, up 148% year-on-year, boosting investors' confidence. Amazon Pharmaceutical Industry Limited has successfully repaid its Depute Series 1 commercial paper worth 5.13 billion naira, rated by GCR. Amazon is expanding aggressively with $23 million API plant in Sangamo. Near completion, the company is also deploying track and trace technology across its supply chain to boost drug safety. While leveraging government policy exempting pharmaceutical inputs from VAT and import duties, Amazon now distributes across Nigeria and West Africa, positioning itself as a leader in pharmaceutical self-sufficiency. United Bank for Africa, UBA, is transforming cross-border banking with the integration of Pan-African Payment and Settlement System into its AI-powered chatbot, LEU. The platform allows instant cross-border transfer, lower fee, and 24/7 access via WhatsApp, Facebook, and other social media platforms. Analysts say this will boost inter-African trade, empower SMEs, and advance financial inclusion. In travel fintech, Calabash 54 has partnered with Outpayce from Amadeus to integrate its Pay Small solution into the Adamos Exchange payment platform. This will let passengers pay for flights in installments from 24 hours up to 6 months, making air travel more affordable. The Security and Exchange Commission, SEC, has issued a strong warning against GVerse Global, describing it as an illegal Ponzi scheme. The firm operates under multiple names without SEC registration and has been luring Nigerians with false promises to return. The Commission advises the public to verify any investment platform registration status before committing funds. Similarly, warnings have recently been issued against Pocket Option CBEX and Sifara Cent Limited. The Debt Management Officer, DMO, will auction 200 billion naira in federal government bond on August 25, 2025. The offer includes 100 billion naira FGN JUL 2030, 5 years tenor, 100 billion naira, 17.95% FGN June 2032, 7-year tenor. Minimum subscription is 5,000 naira with settlement on August 27th. This comes after July auction allotted 185.9 billion naira, reflecting sustained investors' appetite for government securities. Nigerians paid an average of 1,024.99 per litre of petrol in July, down from 1,037.66 in June. Despite the decline, price remained 33% higher than a year ago. Jigawa recorded the highest price at 1,107 per litre, while Zamfara posted the lowest at 884.63. This comes as inflation slowed modestly to 21.88% in July, down from 22.22% in June. We're taking a brief commercial break. When we return, Business Daily continues.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly. Unexpected, but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
Welcome back. Rain Oil Limited has received the MT Princess Ogi, a 45,000 MT oil tanker built in Japan. The vessel discharged 20 MT of petrol at Rain Oil Ijegun Depot, boasting national supply. CEO Gabriel Ogbechine described it as a long-term investment in Nigerian downstream sector, underscoring Rain Oil's role in ensuring energy security. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC, has concluded its review of marginal oil field licenses. The commission aims to raise production to 2.5 million barrels per day by 2026 by reactivating dormant fields and adopting enhanced recovery techniques. It also spearheading gas monetization programs and efforts targeting zero flaring by 2030. In agriculture, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has inspected the Abidjan Agro-Food Hub, now 90% complete. The 23 square meters facility will host modern storage, trading floors, and logistic links, part of Lagos' 500 billion naira Produce for Lagos initiative. The hub will integrate into a statewide for food distribution chains to strengthen food sovereignty by 2026. Champion Breweries PLC has announced a strategic acquisition of the Bullet ready-to-drink beverage portfolio from Sunmark International. The deal, pending regulatory approval, will expand Champion's reach across 14 African countries and boost foreign exchange earnings. Bullet Black is Nigerian leading RTD beverage, while Bullet Blue rank among the continent's top energy drinks. And finally, the Nigerian Port Authorities, NPA, has unveiled a $1 million project to reconstruct Apapa and Tin Can Island ports, which have suffered decade on neglect. The NPA plans to invest in modern cranes, tugboats, and leverage the Lekki Deep Sea Port to decongest Lagos' older ports. Stakeholders, however, warn that a $2 billion funding gap still threatens long-term competitiveness as cargo continues to divert to neighboring countries. That's all on Business Daily for today, from foreign reverse clamping to new high to digital leading reform, port reconstruction and innovation in banking and travel. Nigerian economic is in motion, facing both opportunities and challenges. I am Teresa Ayuba. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates here on SOM TV. Good afternoon.